everyone, welcome to my very first episode of Girl Talk. My name is Ava Grace, and today I just wanted to share some things I wish I knew when I was younger. For reference, I am in high school, and this is my very first year of high school. I am a freshman, and I love my school. Honestly, while I was making this video, looking back, there was a few things I wish I had known because it would have made middle school and high school a lot less scary. Girl, trust me when I say I honestly had those moments where it's like, oh my gosh, everybody hates me. But spoiler alert, they weren't as scary as I thought they were. Number one, school. If I could tell my younger self one thing, it would probably be middle school and high school aren't as scary as they seem, as you think they are. To be honest, I remember starting 6th grade and I remember being so excited. And 7th grade, I changed schools in the middle of the year, and I was like, oh my gosh, everybody's staring at me. But to be honest, nobody's staring at you, girl. You're totally fine. Everybody's probably just worrying about themselves because they're probably like, ugh, I hate how I look today. My hair looks bad. It's okay, chill out. You look great, you look gorgeous, and you look hot. And yes, it's totally okay to feel nervous, awkward, or just not yourself. That's totally okay. It's literally a part of growing up, and so if you don't feel like this, that's okay too. We're all different. But don't let that stop you from talking to new people or trying new things, because if I hadn't talked to new people or tried new things, I wouldn't have the wonderful friends that I have now. I could sit here and list all the things and I've done with my friends and how I've met my friends. It's just awesome. Don't let that stop you. Next is organization, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. My room looks a mess. You might see my bed. Oh, it's so cute. It looks nice and pretty. Or my bookshelf that I never read books off of, but I have. My photos, all the stuff I have on the top of my bookshelf, my piggy bank and stuff. It might look all organized, but if I'm gonna be real with y'all, my room is a complete mess right now, okay? I cleaned the only spots y'all could see. I'm just gonna be for real. But organization in school and stuff is definitely gonna help you. So this year, I knew what I was expecting, and I bought some stuff, so I'm gonna share the stuff that I bought with y'all. I bought a folder, and I labeled I bought a file folder because I am one of the most unorganized people, I know. And I just labeled them. It was so easy. Guys, it was so easy. And now I have geometry, Spanish, honors world history, honors English, health and PE, honors bio, fashion marketing. I don't know why I took fashion marketing because I cannot draw to save my life. But I have it all labeled, and now it's nice and pretty. It's kind of aesthetic, okay? It's kind of aesthetic. It's really cute, and I think it's just really helpful. I also bought some notebooks. I'm matching the green aesthetic. I want the green aesthetic this year, and my microphone's green. So I got this notebook, and I got a bunch of them, so I have different colors, and now I know who's who. So in my honors. What is this? Oh, this is, world history. This is my world history notebook. This is my world history notebook. And it's just easy to have it nice and labeled. I already have some notes. Okay? I think I posted a study with me video. I don't know. We'll see. I have this one. This one's for biology. I actually don't need to take notes in biology, but it's nice to have a little notebook. And then I have this notebook. This is my brown notebook, and this is geometry. Don't need to take notes in geometry, but I gotta have it just in case, And I have more, and now they're all nice and neat and color-coded, and I like to keep things organized, so that looks nice. But yeah, having this stuff literally saves me so much stress. If I told you, ugh, this is saving me a lifetime, 30 minutes of just trying to be like, oh my gosh, I gotta get this in my folder. I gotta put this in my folder. But where does it all go? Because I don't have a folder. Like last year, I literally did not have a folder. I just had a binder. And it was annoying because then I'd have to, check through all the stuff and it wasn't organized. But literally just having some organized stuff for like school or work or whatever you do literally saves me half the time it does now. Like, oh my gosh. Next is a really big topic for me. It was my confidence. Like, if I were to tell my younger self something we needed to work on, it was definitely my confidence. It was super, super terrible. Like, in 7th grade, I moved. It wasn't like a far move. Like, it was like, I think we're 15, 20 minutes away from our old house. So, not really far, but I would still have to change schools. And starting a new school, I was so scared. I remember like walking in with my parents and my sister behind me because my sister was starting her new school and I wanted to start my new school. So I remember walking in and I was sitting down in the office, which I think they moved around. I don't know, I can't remember. Just remember sitting there and waiting like the longest time because um it wasn't a therapist. What's the counselor? The counselor was not ready for me. I remember just waiting the longest time. I think it was like 30, 40 minutes. I don't know what was going on. Something in the school was going on, okay? And it was just, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like my chance to change myself. Like, I could be a whole new person because nobody knows me here. And I remember finally getting the counselor to come down. She took me to all my classes. And oh my gosh, I sat down. She's like, okay, we're just checking all your grades, We're gonna make sure you get like your chorus class and all this. And I was like, okay, that's great, that's fine. Take me to my classes. Like, I need to know, get a scope, and see who's there. And so I remember my parents leaving me. They're like, Ava, this is your first day of school. We love you, and all that. And my teacher and the counselor's just walking me to class. She's like, oh, don't worry, I'll get you your locker. I never got a locker. Anyways, I don't actually think I need one. It kind of just made you know, made my day worse because I didn't know how to open a lock in middle school. I do now. Yeah, I help everybody with their locks in health and PE. But back to the story. I remember giving my parents a hug and a kiss, and I just left. And she's walking to my class, and I get into the classroom, and I'm so nervous. And I'm looking at everybody, and everybody's looking at me. They're like, oh, there's a new girl. Like, oh my gosh. I sat down, and I remember like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is scary. And I sat down, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to be that girl who talks all the time because I talk a lot. Like, I don't know. I talk a lot. And I sat down and I had a pretty good first class. The teacher was calling me out. He was like, hey. Teacher's super nice. I love my teacher, okay? He would be like, hey, this is Ava Grace, and I'm trying to remember who by Ava Grace in that class. I don't know. And she's new. She's from this school. And yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, so we're doing that. You're that type of teacher. And I just sat down, did my classwork. It was like pretty easy class. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Anyways, I sat down, did everything, and then at the end of the class, I'm standing and I'm waiting for the bell to ring. I'm like, oh my gosh, get me out of here, right? And I'm just sipping on my water because I'm trying not to like talk a lot. Everybody's staring at me. And then this girl walks up to me and she's like, hey, I think my cousin told me about you. Like, and I'm staring at her and I'm like, do I know your cousin? She's like, yeah, you know my cousin. I was like, who's your cousin? She's like, your cousin's this person. I mean, my cousin's this person. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love that girl. And she's like, yeah. And that boosted my confidence so much. And I'm still friends with the girls, both of them, to this day. And they make my life so much easier. But I just remember feeling that confidence boost the moment she just walked up. So maybe be that person for somebody else. If you guys see somebody come in, they're new to school and all of that, just walk up to them. You can't be like, oh, I think you know my cousin, but like you can walk up to them and be like, hey, I think you're really pretty. And I try to do that for just about every person that comes in, like, because I know that feeling, okay? I know it. It's a lot. So, but yeah, that just boosted my confidence a lot just for that day. And it turns out we had a lot of classes together, so we had fun, okay? But confidence is not something that you're born with, it's something that you have to, like, work on. And I remember one of the ladies I listened to for a podcast, and I don't know, I feel like it was either Lena Lifts, which I love her, okay, but or it was somebody else. I don't know. I feel sorry. I feel like bad, like taking from somebody else, but like I can't remember their name, but I'm pretty sure it was like Lena Lift. And she's awesome, by the way. Check her channel, okay? Like, she gives me so much confidence in my day. But it made me feel so great knowing that someone would just walk up to me and just do that. And now I do it with everybody else. And I'm like, hey, your shirt is so cute. Also, you are so pretty. Like, I'm for all of it, okay? Um, yeah, confidence is not something you're born with, it's something you practice. And it's the little things that just make people's days feel so much better. Literally, fake it till you make it. Just fake it till you make it, guys. It makes your life so much easier. Like, even if it's the little stuff, like just standing a little taller, just having a little bright smile, doing your makeup a certain way, wearing a bold lipstick. Literally, fake it till you make it. That's how I did it. Um, and I remember, like, my confidence sucked. Even through seventh grade, even with my friend who came up to me and stuff, and she gave me all her friends, and now we're all friends. Even having that, your confidence can still suck. And maybe it's the simple stuff, like looking in the mirror and you're like, oh, yeah, like, sure, I'm pretty, but I'm not gorgeous. You know, I don't have a face card. And I remember thinking that word for word and looking in the mirror in seventh grade and being like, well, I'm not pretty, but, you know, I'm okay. And that is one of the worst things I think I've ever thought about in my life. Those words can literally break you down. Like, it's terrible. And I remember praying to God, and I was like, God, just help me with this because I can't do it. So I need you to help me with my confidence. And I remember the next day, I'm like, no, I'm not going to take this anymore because I can't keep looking in the mirror every morning and be like, I'm not pretty. I can't. And sometimes I'll feel like that. I'll feel like I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm not pretty. And then I have to stop myself. Stop yourself if you're ever feeling like this, guys, because it's terrible. You need to look in that mirror and be like, oh my God, I am hot, I'm beautiful, and I'm just gorgeous, okay? Even if that means just putting on a little makeup. Like, if you need to put on makeup, if you want to put on contacts, whatever makes you feel beautiful, be beautiful, okay? That's because I mean, I remember, like, I just like, I'm sick of this. I'm done with it. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, I am beautiful. I am gorgeous. And affirmations are one of the best things. Like, I feel like everybody's like, ugh, affirmations. You actually say that to yourself? No, they're awesome. They're life saving. And they're they're great. Okay. Sometimes you just need to do that little affirmation and be like, oh my gosh, just tell yourself, oh my gosh, girl, you look so hot today. Like, you look pretty. I see your braids, okay? I see your gorgeous eyes, your, uh, I'm trying to compliment myself. Your cute little shirt with a little bear on it you got from TJ Maxx. You look gorgeous, okay? Even the simple stuff like this can just help you, okay? Also, journaling, okay? Journaling, oh my gosh. Just writing down a diary. Like, sometimes it's hard for me to remember to write down the diary. Write a diary. But what I think helped me personally is doing audio diaries. Because then I can go back and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And you can do an diary and, like, just let it out. You can just talk. You can cry. You can laugh. You can smile. And you can, and then when you go back to listen to these audios, like, 2-3 months, maybe a year later, it's like, oh my gosh, you know, this was a lot, and now look at me now, I'm like this. Like, um but yeah, it also can help, you know, like, you can tell their dreams. Like, I have dreams, obviously. And I have dreams and I tell them to my diaries. I'm like, hey, I want to do this, this, and this in my life. And maybe I'll do a video about that later. I want to do this, 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 and this in my life. And this is how I'm going to get there. And I don't know. If I had known journaling was such a life-changing thing, it feels like an actual weight is lifted off of me. Like, and I've had those moments too where it's like, like just crying into your phone and telling it all the terrible things that's been happening with you. But literally just telling it about your fears, your crushes, and like your jokes. Like, it just makes you feel better, okay? Journal if you can. If you can't, there shouldn't be any reason. All you need is a pencil and a paper and you, okay? It's your feelings on a piece of paper. It's your feelings in an audio diary. It's just you. 100% recommend. And there's so many journals out there you can use. And I just use voice memos, y'all. Like, I use voice memos for everything. Like, when I go to church and I want to, audio something, put that on there. Then I'll do, a notes. Like, literally, you can use, all you need is either a keyboard in your phone or an audio recorder in your phone or a piece of paper and a pencil. Like, just let it out. Just let it out. Okay, and now to the part where it's like I'm still working with this, okay? Um, I'm working with all of this, but this is one of the hardest things that I've dealt with. And it seems silly, it really does. But but you need to we need to talk about this because it's every girl feels alone about this thing. And I think it's, having crushes and stuff. Oh my gosh. I have had so many crushes. So many. And it's I don't really want to talk to this person, but I like them so much. And I have journals about this, okay? See, I have journals about this. And, I could, what I think you need to do. This is hard. So, crushes, my advice, you need to talk to your crush. Don't let it go away. Because I remember having a crush on this guy at, wasn't at school. Was it? No, it was not. It was at school. It was this guy. He was my type, okay? Tall. I don't care about race, but he just happened to be black. Um, and I remember being like, oh my gosh, I just like this guy so much. He didn't go to my school, but I remember liking him so much, and I talked to him all the time, and he was just so nice, okay? Um, he was really sweet, and I think he's 2 years older than me, actually. He was always so sweet, and oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. I was just like, wow, I'm friends with this person, and I like them a lot. And I didn't have the courage to walk up to him and be like, hey, I like you. Do with that what you will. Didn't have the courage. And I never had the courage to do that. But I feel like that's something I need to change. Maybe it's something y'all need to change. Maybe you have a crush on this guy and you really need to hear this right now. And you were just like, oh my gosh, I need to talk to this person. And maybe you don't talk, maybe you're not friends with them. Maybe start to become friends with them. Um, I think the best advice I could give you and myself, which is hard because I have to tell myself this, is you need to tell your crush that you like them, okay? It doesn't mean hey, I like you, what you gonna do about it? No, I mean, if that's how you are, go ahead. But to be honest, I'm gonna the next time I have a crush, and I don't have a crush currently, next time I have a crush, I'm gonna go up to them and be like, hey, I like you. I just wanted to tell you that. You can do with that what you will. Um, maybe you get lucky because I've heard so many stories, so many stories about people just walking up to their crush and just being like, hey, I like you. Do you like me back? And they're like, yeah, I like you back. Let's go out on a date. This is it seems so simple, but it seems so hard. And I'm like looking at like what I wrote. Like, guys, I have a script, and I'm looking at the script, and I'm like, was I supposed to be? But seriously, talk to your crush, okay? Talk to, and I'm gonna watch this video and be like, dang, I'm such a hypocrite. But no, you need to talk to your crush, and just, tell them. Or if you're not ready to tell them, start becoming their friend and like be like trusted in them. Do what you need to do, girl. But I think you should tell your crush. I really do. And I'm gonna use this. I promise. Girl Scout swear. Girl Scouts swear. I'm gonna use this. But yeah. Tell your crush, girl. Tell your crush. And again, fake it till you make it. Like, I need to live by this rule. And I do live by this rule. Fake it till you make it. Like if I have no energy during the day and I'm just like so tired. No, I have to fake it. I have to pretend like I have all this energy and it feels real. So if you need to fake it till you make it for your crush, totally do that. Totally do that. Like, go up and be like, I don't know. Like, if you like fake it till you make it, like just talking to them, like fake it till you make it, like I just keep saying fake it till you make it because I don't know what else to tell you. Like, okay, and I think I want to wrap up this video. So to wrap up, to recap, we need to talk to our crushes. We need to be confident. Fake it till you make it. Journaling always helps. Middle school and high school aren't as scary as they seem. So just, relax, chill out. And yeah, that's it. If there's one thing I want y'all to take from this video is nobody's perfect. Nobody's awesome. Nobody's that Instagram girl, that girl, nobody is that person. Okay? Nobody is. Nobody's just that awesome. Oh, except for, Jesus. My bad. My bad, God. Nobody's, like, perfect. Nobody is. Nope. Human being, no animal on this planet is perfect. But we can try our hardest and just be as great as we can, because at the end of the day, what really matters is that you had fun that day, that you did something that you enjoyed, that you really enjoyed your day. Because in my mind, that's how you should feel every night. Every night you go to bed, the way I think you should be feeling is, wow, I'm so grateful. Wow, I had a great day today. Wow, yeah, this, and this happened, but I still managed to push that aside and have a great day. Sometimes we just need to relax, okay? And that's what I want you all to take from this video. And I know it's kind of like, busy, but I really want you to take that from this video. And thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the very next Girl Talk video. I love you all. You're all perfect, beautiful, and special in your own way. Bye.